Oh, it's been a grueler couple of days to start off for Toby here, and I've just literally got in the bath, just sitting there, and I get the call. Got one in the net. What was it, 26 and a half?
26 and a half.
26 and a half. Not the biggest Fensmere fish, but I tell you what, when its mum and dad came out of Redmire, you don't get many like that, do you?
Certainly don't.
Mega, mate. Well done.
Love the colours.
Beautiful. Well done, mate. Bloody fantastic.
A few more days to go yet.
Oh, yes. No, I'm sure one of them big girls is going to drop in. Brilliant, mate. Let's see her go back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Everyone's a winner. Well done, mate. Good stuff. Oof. Right, it's doing the net day. I've got Rob, Steve and Sal up here. She's just going to pick them up at the top of the trail because it's really a 4x4 track. The weather forecast is absolutely cataclysmic. Reckoning there's like 30 mil of rain due today, so I've said to everyone to get the wet gear because it isn't going to be dry, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get it all done. I'm hoping it doesn't throw me any curveballs, this net, and I'll try and keep you posted through the day of our progress. You know, it's quite a big span. It's the middle one here with getting the post in. I'm gonna have to get my dry suit on, get in the water, get that in, and I'm hoping that we can fix that up and make that solid underneath all of these other wires. That's the key. Without it, it's going to get too much sag. So and joining the nets, that's a bit of a stressor because, as I say, I ain't got the big space here. I haven't got a massive field big enough to spread all of them out. So we're going to have to pull them out and tease them around and play around with them until we got the right edges together. They're the 150 foot edges we've got to put together, and then that means that we've got a 150 foot, which is about 46 meters, and then the 200 footers together, 200 foot, which is about 60 meters. That covers this pond. So fingers crossed it all works out. I'll keep you posted. Cheers, bye bye. All right, so luckily we've got a break in the rain, which is bloody marvelous. But as I thought, the net had been rolled from one corner, top corner, to the bottom corner of its rectangle, which made it, you know, very difficult when you haven't got a big area to spread it out. So we've sort of ingeniously managed to sort of get it set up now, so that we've got our straight edge here that the boys are just pinning, which is going to be the edge that we're then going to tie off, which will then be the edge that goes and runs through the middle of the lake, which joins the two nets together. So we got one down and one more to get out, one more net to get out, which is a bit of faffing about. It's just got four bits of white string on each end that we know's an end, and then we just have to pull it and tease it around to get it to the right point. So anyway, we're making progress. I'll just show you what we got. So here's Sally down this end. So this is what we get. We get these little white bits on the corners. So now we've actually got a straight of the full length, which is about 46, 47 meters long. And this is the edge that's going to be joined together, and then we'll have nearly 60 meters of the other way. The problem that we have is then we've got to take the whole net up there and turn it round because the joint runs the opposite way. Anyway, all fun and games, but we're getting there. Well, we're sort of being blessed at the moment. It hasn't really rained much, and it's due to absolutely pour down, so thank you God. We've got all the nets. They're being put together now. Sally and Steve have done about a quarter. They're working from each end in. They've done about a quarter each at the moment, so there's about half of that to go. I've just been out in the lake here. I'll show you in a second. We've just put the centre pole in. We had to revise it a bit and put some stabilisers on it, but it should do the job. It's holding that up, holding the middle of the net's up. It's under mega tension. I think it's going to hold the net all right once we've got it tensioned. I'll show you what we've been doing. All right, so there it is out there. The centre pole. I don't think it needs another. I think that's going to be enough. If you can see, I had to put it was actually a much harder I thought it was going to be very soft bottom, and I'd be able to really drive that in, and so it would be all right, and it wouldn't go left to right. But it was sort of flopping left to right. So I've put 2 stabilisers there on that bottom, and as you can see, it's just lifting that. It's up underneath all of these, and putting even more tension on them, giving that centre a bit of support. So hopefully that's going to do the job. Bit of a mission when we get this net up, but I'm reckoning it's going to be all right. Okay, so the final bits have just been done, which is this wire, which is running now. Oh, my fingers. Which is running all the way around the outside of the whole thing, all the way round, which then takes the lap as the net comes over the top, and should then come down, and we can fix it. I've got them staples to fix all the way around the edge. The guys have nearly done the join of the middle, so we should be nearly there. And the rain's holding off at the moment. It's going to be a baller trying to get this over there. I don't think it's going to be easy, but we shall see. We should do our best. Hopefully we can get it done. I don't even know what time it is, but we've managed to get it done. I'm absolutely fucking rooted. That was some job, but it's all gone really well, and I'm so grateful to the guys for coming to help me, because there's just no way on earth you could do that on your own. The weeds got in it a little bit, but I'll show you in a minute. It's bloody awesome, and all my tensioned wires have held up really well, and they've kept it really good. There's a few sticks and that in there I've got to go and get out, because it was such a palaver trying to get this massive net that's like 50 by 60 metres on a bit of grass with leaves and twigs. And anyone that knows working with netting, all the twigs get in it, bramble gets in it, it's just a baller. But I'll show you what we've done, and as I say, I'm super happy. I've got it tensioned roughly all round at the moment. All I need to do is come back tomorrow and then really tidy it up and get all the ends down and everything sorted. But I'll show you what we got. It's hard to see, isn't it? But there we go. There we go. Fully netted lake. All netted. All done. All the way round. Oh, I'm so happy. You know, that's a great weight off my mind. Oh, and look. One of the little kippers has just jumped. He's so happy because he knows he ain't going to get any cormorants get at him this year. So there we go, the joint through the middle that the guys did, the joint knot, absolutely brilliant right through the middle there. It's near enough spot on as well. Made up of that, just made up of it. Oh, thank you, God. I tell you, I couldn't take any video while we were doing it, because the language was just blue. Getting tangled up in it, tripping arse over bollocks. Foot getting caught, it's 100 mil in it. Just perfect for your toe, your trainer to go through. Oh yeah, we've written arse over it so many times. But there we go again, look. Absolute brilliant. I've got to get a bit of weed and shit off of here tomorrow, but she's done. Bobby Dazzler. Right, let's get home. Got a throat like a Comanche's moccasin. And there's going to be Grimbergen flowing at a terrific rate tonight, I can tell you that for nothing. Right, okay. My name's Guff, and I've had enough. My name's Goff, and I'm fucking off. Ha ha! See you later, guys. Like that. Fully netted lake. Oh my God, what a day that was. Getting that put together and getting that on has just been an absolute ball buster. But it's done, guys. No more cormorant issues on that one. Get in. Here we go. So I've been called out. Got a new one, which is a fish that's come from the farm last year after Toby's. Was it your father or father-in-law?
It's father-in-law.
Father-in-law who died a few weeks ago. We're going to call this one Rex because it ain't got a name yet. 64-4. 64-4. Well done, mate. Bloody marvellous. There we go. Let her go then, mate. Look, 64-4. What an absolute unit. And what's she called?
Rex.
Rex.
Yeah.
There she is. That's a Fensmere Fish Farm beauty there. 64-4, going up in weight massively. Could even be £70 by next year. Well done.
Cheers,
So
mate.
happy for you, mate. I'm so happy for you. It's been a grueler so far, but
It has.
bloody marvellous. Well done, mate.
One more lift.
Yep, go for it.
Oh yeah. There you go.
There we go, look at that.
Oh, she's done me arms.
Yep, done it. Let her go. Well done, Rex. You absolute beauty. Look at the width on her.
Oh no, when I saw, I thought, uh-oh, we've got a bulldozer here.
Yeah, maybe. Well done, Toby. I'm so happy for you, buddy. Good work, mate. Well, after that fish last night for Toby, early hours of the morning, Storm Benjamin was hitting them. It's been in full effect since, and you can see by the spillway on Fensmere here, it's absolutely charging. Water levels come right up, probably 6 inches. So you know, this is going full gas. So needs to come down a little bit. I did have a little make-up piece on the bottom of the overflow when we had lower water, just to bring it up a little bit. So obviously I've had to whip that out. That wasn't helping matters. So that's all out. We should have it down in. We should have this sort of water level down a little bit in the lake in the next few hours. Save any issues. Looks like it might be clearing a little bit, but who knows, eh? I've got to get up the farm and finish the pinning the netting round, getting that all sorted. Oh, here it comes, it's pissing down. I'm going to put the camera away. I'll catch you at the farm, guys. Cheers, bye bye. Well, here we go. The storm has come, and this would have been flooded last year, no doubt about that. That was a lot of rain. Look how high it is. It's up probably 700-800 mil. It's a lot of water flowing down there, but the new workers just making it flow nice and fast and down through there. That's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now it's going to be high up here where I hold it back. I might have to get in and take the sandbags out now. We've obviously had water coming through into the lake as well. It's nice and high. So yeah, I've had a good flush. Storm Benjamin has given it large portions overnight. Bloody marvellous. Also, my overflow, my little stream overflow that I've put in to stop the flooding off of the paddock there is also working. I've got the fall just about right. You can see that's going in there and going into the river itself instead of flooding in and across into the lake. But as you can see, that's it's pretty high. After this event, I will take them sandbags down and let that down again now, so it'll flow a bit faster through there, because obviously that is holding it up considerably, just to artificially increase this area's height to give me the flow through the lake. But I'll get them sandbags out tomorrow, maybe Saturday, and we'll be good to go. Top of the morning, guys. Yeah, down at the farm this morning, Friday morning. Just doing my rounds. I've got to fill up the feeders and just checking everything. Fish seem to be feeding quite well up in the top lake and in the Leney pond. I've not seen much activity out on the main lake, which is again quite weird. I'm not quite sure why, but it has had a massive influx of new water because of the amount of rain we had through the effects of Storm Benjamin. But yeah, look, I'm still very, very happy with the netting. I'll show you it now because it's all fully tensioned and I've got everything set up, so it's looking bloody great. All right, so everything's fixed down now. I've still got maybe a few more pegs and what have you to go, but as you can see, you know, it's fully tensioned. It's looking bloody great, actually. You know, I've seen a few different netting jobs and people done netting, and it's not a very easy thing to do, but these have gone in bloody well, and as long as these posts don't move too much, you know, this is sort of fixed up and sorted. It should never be any problem now with my C1s in here. The only issue I will have is potentially, obviously, an otter could still get in here at the moment, and we have pine martins and all that sort of stuff that can obviously come and eat C1s. So what I'm going to do is down on these posts is I'm going to put a couple of standoffs on the bottom here, a